Welcome back, soul brothers and sisters, and thank you for tuning in again to another episode of A Conversation Between Soul Brothers, where we talk about the issues facing our community and beyond. I got my two homeboys with me, the two soul brothers, Will and Bo. What it do, what it do, what it do?
What's happening, my good brother?
What's happening, man? How's
Same old,
everybody
same
out
old, can't
there in
complain
that
though.
internet world?
Yeah.
Right, right. Bo, tell us what we talking about, bruh.
All right. This is a topic that touched me, and I've experienced it, and I have other friends. But what are the signs that you are outgrowing your current relationships with friends and family? I feel as though when you start to view life in a different light, and you start to want more than what their comfort level is. You know, based upon what your comfort level is. You start to you have aspirations for a better life, and sometimes that ain't what a lot of people have. They just comfortable where they at. You know, I think that's one of them. But I think the separation comes also when communication falls off. That's a sign. You know, because you could be locked in with some people for a while, and then you stop communicating like you used to, or you stop seeing them like you used to, or you stop seeing them in a certain light that you used to see them in. So I just have a couple. Those are a couple signs that I see that I've witnessed, and certain times it can be envy or jealousy that's not ever been spoken about.
I'm gonna say on that, when you start paying more attention to yourself and doing for you, that's when people start having issues with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like you say, they may not be on the same
Yeah,
growth level as you, but when you realize that you
yeah,
start paying more attention to what it is that you are doing for you instead of everybody else, now it's an issue. Oh, you've
mm,
changed. I have. Completely. I have. Because I'm doing shit for me now. That I am doing what Will needs to do for Will. That's gonna
yeah,
make Will happy. I love y'all, but I'm in a different bracket right now. I'm on a different level of life right now. So I noticed that whenever you start doing for you, that's when the
yeah,
dynamic change.
yeah.
Everybody
That
got something
is,
to say. Hey man, what's going on with you? What's
yeah, that's
happening
spot
with you,
on.
man?
Yeah,
You different, man. You don't come hang out no more. You don't vibe. You don't kick it no more. I did that. I done that. Y'all still doing that, man. We at a certain age now. It's all about making some papers. It's about doing some things that's gonna bring peace within our life, so we can go travel the world and see some things I ain't never really
hmm,
seen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can stay in the neighborhood and stay where y'all want to be. So sometimes you outgrow folk, man. Ain't
hmm,
nothing wrong with it. You're
hmm,
supposed to grow. As you get older, you're supposed to elevate and evolve. And some people don't like that. They really don't like it. And that's how you know the change is coming. You're on a whole different frequency, your whole different energy, aura changes. The way you move changes. And they be looking.
yeah.
Man, he moving different. He didn't got quiet. He used to be Mr. Talkative. He didn't got quiet now. Yeah. Cause I got time for me. I ain't got time for the bullshit no more. When I
Yeah.
see bullshit, I walk the other way. It's just that simple. So you know, and they know too.
Mm.
Real
And see,
talk. Real
that's
talk.
number two. That's what you just described, Will, is called your priorities don't match anymore. You
Hmm.
know, you're focused on growth, money, mindset, health, purpose. They're focused on comfort, habits, or staying the same.
Yes, sir.
Number
That's great.
number one, we had you got your conversations feel surface level. You
Hmm.
know, you're craving depth, purpose, healing, discipline, mindset, but the conversations around you stay stuck on gossip, drama, and the same old topics.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, they still talking about the hood, doing street shit, and you know, it's
Yeah.
like, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like you said, Will, when we old now, man. You know,
Come
I,
on, man.
I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to do these no more, man. Look. I'm trying to hit a bag because it don't punch back. You feel me?
Come on. Real, man. Working on keeping your energy right and keeping your health
Yeah,
right so we can
yeah,
sustain. They used to live to 900,000 years old. Yeah, I want to be one of them that be
Right.
around. Say, man, look at that old man riding that bike. Oh,
yeah,
Will 115. He's still
yeah,
getting it on that bicycle.
Right.
That's the brother I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to look at me and say, damn, because I mess with older cats, man, and some of the cats that I rock with, I don't believe that they're 75, 78 out here lean, getting it, riding a bike at 30 miles an hour, 25, 30 miles, 50 miles at a time. I want that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I start putting myself around people like that so I can become like that. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So in order for
yeah,
you to evolve, you got to start putting yourself around like-minded people. And
yeah,
that's when things start changing because now you're not hanging with the people you used to fuck with. You fucking with people now who's on a different mindset, a different level, and different growth. So you're like, hey, I wanna, I'm coming around more. I'm
yeah,
feeding off what you're doing. I'm learning.
yeah,
'Cause you gotta be
yeah,
open for change. Some people are not open to change. You gotta be open for change. Gotta be teachable, as you
yeah.
said. You gotta be teachable. And a lot of times you're getting taught, don't even know you're being taught because you're just in the right place at the right time around like-minded people doing the things that you want to do. So, real talk.
Yeah, that's
Hey, we
that's
got
that's off the point.
we got another sign, Bo. They don't celebrate your. Oh, my fault. My fault. I jumped one. You feel like you have to shrink yourself. You
Yep.
Ooh,
catch
Yeah.
yourself
ooh,
not
yeah,
sharing your goals, not speaking your truth, toning down your ambition because
Yeah.
you know they won't understand, or worse, they'll mock it.
Yeah.
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 Jokingly,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, your little business. How your little
yeah,
radio
yeah,
station doing,
yeah,
Will?
yeah,
Hey, I like
yeah,
how they throw that
Yeah.
word
yeah,
little in
yeah,
there.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Are you still doing
I,
your little
hey,
radio
yeah, yeah,
podcast thing,
yeah,
man?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Man, that's
Yeah,
so
that
true.
that that part.
Yeah, that's so true. So you know what I've learned to do, because
What's that?
I think I'm pretty perceptive. I got a good spirit of discernment when I peep people's energy. You know what I'm saying? And I revert back, like say, playing yourself small. In my mind, when I get around certain people, man, now, I know they move. Some people are real boisterous, want to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
So circle, family members, whatever. So I become the wing man.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. I don't share a lot of my goals or my accolades or what I'm doing in my
Yeah.
life with those people. That just lets me know because I peep. Okay, oh, okay, good for you. So I become a wingman. I'm not going because your success is not going to hinder mine. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go. For
saying?
sure.
But I know how you are. And I know you. I can peep that energy and the Indian spirit. So I become a wingman, or I'll be a cheerleader for a moment. But then when you come back around after your success and your goals, personal goals, or mine blow up or whatever, or come to fruition. How come you ain't tell me? That ain't what you want to hear.
Yeah.
You want to be in the light. I let you have that sun. I let
Yeah.
you have that limelight in that circle. That's your world. And I'm not trying to be no Mister. I don't want to be a superstar. I want to be a director or a producer. Give me the money behind the scenes.
Yes,
I
sir.
like to be low key out the way.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I let those people, and I
Move in the
find that
shadows.
creates distance too, though, because some people they thrive on that. They want they
Yeah.
want that participation, them applause. I don't need that. Give me that paper. You know what I'm saying? And I just that's one of the things they will we'll clap for them, but they don't want to clap for us. You know what I'm saying?
That. Yeah. That's
And
tough
you
sometimes, man.
and guess what? That's number four. They don't celebrate your growth.
Mm,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They don't celebrate your growth. When you level up, they change the subject, throw subtle shade, or act distant. Real
Mm-hmm.
support turns into silent resentment or competition.
Mm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny when you doing your thing, little podcast show, little
Right.
radio station,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
You know, and it's always them trying to compare you to somebody else out there doing it
Yeah.
bigger, bruh. Guess what? I do what I do, how I do it. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna outdo me at what I do. I've always said,
Right.
it's me versus me. I am my only competition. So I don't care what another person is out there doing. This is what I'm trying. This is what I'm going to achieve with what I'm doing, and I'm going to
Mhm.
do it my way. I've had so many people, hey, do it this way, do it that way. Nah, bro, I'm gonna do it this way. This is what it
Yeah.
said. This is what I'm setting out to do right here.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you will grow if you do this. Right. You can grow if you do it certain
Yeah.
ways. But will that be the way that's gonna make me feel like I've fulfilled my purpose?
Boy,
Mhm.
that part. It's gonna take a little time. Some
Yeah.
people want it instantly, but
Yeah.
it's the longevity of it that's gonna get you where you want to be because now you putting that passion, that time into what it is that you are doing and enjoying the walk of what it is that you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So that makes a difference, man. And you get down in yourself sometimes like, damn, it's taking a while, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? But I'm doing the work. So
Yeah.
keep on working, baby. Keep
Yeah.
on moving. Keep on
Yeah.
striving. It's gonna
Yeah.
come, and when it pop, it's gonna pop big
It's gonna
because you've
pop.
been putting in that work. And
Yeah.
they're gonna look
Yeah.
at your history.
Yeah.
Damn, he been doing
Yeah.
this. I remember when they started this. Now look
Hmm.
at them. Well, thank you
Yeah.
kindly, because it's paying off, for sure.
Will, you said
What up,
this one
though?
earlier. Number 5 is you're becoming more self-aware. They aren't.
Yeah,
You're doing the work. You're reflecting, taking accountability. You're breaking the cycles. They're still on blaming others, repeating patterns, avoiding growth. That gap creates distance without you even trying.
Oh man,
that's on
that's
point.
one right there. That's a great one right there. Yeah.
I didn't know how
Cause
to
I
word it that way, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's a
Well, you
great one
said
right there.
self-aware. You said you was
Yeah,
becoming more
yeah,
self-aware
Yeah.
of,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm figuring me
Taking
out.
care of me.
yeah, for
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big part, and some people just don't like it.
And then you know what the funny thing is? They say you acting funny, right? When you start doing
Hmm.
your thing. But it's like, look, one, I'm not coming around because I'm focused on doing what I'm doing right here. It's not that,
Yeah,
hey man, I ain't cool with y'all no more. It ain't that I think I'm better than you. It's that I'm busy trying to grow something from the ground up. I'm busy trying to become successful at something I put together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's funny when you've asked somebody to jump in on your venture with you, right? They ain't got no time. But then when you start to bubble over or whatnot, hey yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey man, let me get down to this and that and the other. Nah, bro, we cool, but you're a bandwagon jumper, bro.
Yeah. There you go. That's the
You
word.
might be one of them
that
That's
one.
the
fair weather
word.
cats. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Don't want to be in the trenches with you, but want to get at
Right.
be all in front of the microphone when the
Yeah.
championship arrive.
When the
Yeah.
road is paved, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Down in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, they don't
trenches,
want to
but when the
travel the
Yeah.
road is
dirt
paved, here
road.
they come. Oh man, them roads smooth as hell. What can I do to help you with that smooth road, man?
Yeah.
We done made
And
it. We made that road smooth. What you mean?
and
What
then
we
and
just
then
trying to,
when what you said earlier,
knock
man,
the
when you
bumps out
start
the road.
hey, when you start focusing on yourself, because I know I stopped saying yes. You know what I'm
Boom.
saying? I
Yeah.
stopped saying yes to a lot of stuff, like, want to be Mr. Say the family, be the good friend, be the good big brother, good, be the good guy, trying. When I'm like, damn, I reflect on a lot of stuff like, and I wasn't nobody. I'm trying to be there for people that I wish I had in the place that I'm in now. When I was coming up, or when I was young. I wish I had somebody like me in that position. And now that I'm seeing it, you know, that I guess my withdrawal, I'm withdrawing because I see, the lack of appreciation. So that's creating some distance. That's a sign of separation, like not getting the same thing you putting out. Just and yeah, that's man. that self awareness when I started looking at myself and like, man, you burning yourself out for a cat that won't probably piss on you if you was on fire. So
Mm-hmm.
that withdrawal, slowed my stuff down a little bit too, though, man. Now, yeah, that you have to pick up them signs and put yourself first, like you said, Will. Put yourself first sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah, it'd
Uh,
be tough, man. But
yeah,
once you get wind of it and go, you know what? I am more important to me than I am to anybody else. That's when it clicks, because you'll go out there and almost lose your mind trying to help somebody else get where they need to be, get what they need,
yeah,
and then it's like, damn, I burnt myself out on both ends. Now I need a little help, and sometimes we prideful, we don't want to ask for the help.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to dig within. So man, trust me, I know firsthand, firsthand, baby boy.
Hey, I was just looking up something. Both said something about you know helping other folks, and every time you turn around, you helping other folks, and you wasn't saying no. It's always yes, yes, yes. Then there was this parable about this dude talking about he was talking to this homeless guy, and asked him why he was homeless. Well, he said, "Let me tell you a story." He said, to paraphrase it real quick, he was talking about, hey, I kept giving people the bricks I needed to build my home, and they built themselves a home, and it left me homeless.
Hmm.
And when I needed their help, no one helped me out, so to
Right.
speak. So we always saying yes. You always taking away from yourself to give to others. You know that could be a bad thing. Sometimes you got to be selfish to be selfless. You can't help nobody if you ain't got nothing to give. And if you keep
Mm,
giving away all your stuff to everybody else, and it's like, hold on, wait a minute, wait, hold on. When y'all gonna help yourself? I'm enabling you to be a failure. And I'm
Come on.
creating failure for myself because I'm helping somebody that's not taking what I'm giving them and elevating themselves with it.
mm,
So I get what you're saying, bro. It's like sometimes when it comes to your kids, you don't want to see them fail, but it's like, come on, man, I taught y'all better. Excuse me, I
yeah,
taught you better than this. Get up, get off your ass, and start doing something because you're better than this.
yeah,
And when people see that you've done that, hey, I'm gonna take accountability for all my bad decisions. Hey, I done some dumb shit in my life.
yeah,
I done
Boy,
messed up, bro. I done
boy.
I done made some decisions, and when I look back, I was like, damn, I fucked up. But I can't get down on myself, and I'm not gonna regret them because I learned a lot from those bad decisions. I learned more from the bad decisions than I did from the good ones because it taught me how to get myself out of adversity.
Yeah. Yep. You're supposed to learn off those bad decisions. That way you won't make those bad decisions again.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But if you ain't learning from the bad decision you made, you just being a fool. You know what I'm saying? You just because you keep repeating the cycle. But when you make that bad decision, you go, you know what? I know not to do that shit again. So when it
Yep.
comes
yeah.
back again, you stop yourself like, wait a minute. That's what happened last time I did this shit. Nah, I can't go down that road again. Let me do something different.
Yep.
And that's the growth right there. That's the growth. Like some of these cats that keep going back and forth to jail. When you gonna make the
Ah,
decision not to go back to jail? I know it's hard out here, but when are you gonna stop for a minute and say, you know what? I done been in jail 5 times. I'm not going to six. Or that first time or that second time. At some point, you have to say, hold up. I ain't never been in that situation, but the first time I got locked up on some bullshit crap, and it was just something in high school. They raided something, and I just happened to be on standby. I wasn't even there, and I got thrown in a little clink with them. I'm like, oh no, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. Oh, so I've already was a loner, so that just made me fall back a little
yeah,
bit more. So when
yeah,
everybody wanted to go do X, Y, Z, y'all go right ahead. I might fall through and go, what up though? And keep it
yeah.
moving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't staying there to partake a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, but after that, you supposed to make that decision in your mind frames to say, oh, nah, I can't do that shit no more. So Sherrod, to what you were saying, yeah, you got to change it, man. You learn
Yep.
from some of your bad mistakes that made you better, and that's what it's supposed to do, for sure.
And it, and they say if you change your mind, you change your world.
Yeah.
That's facts, Joe.
you
That's
know.
facts.
And I truly believe that 1,000%. When this dude, man, when I took his class at Wayne Community College, he was doing a grant writing class.
Hmm.
And funny story was, at that time I was going through my divorce, custody battle, whatever. So I'm trying to learn how to write grants so I can get some money to put some things together. I'm trying anything, desperate not to get back out here in these streets and do some dumb shit. I'm trying to figure out all the right moves to make. And the funny thing is, man, this brother one day called me. He pulled me to the side. He was like, brother, man, he was like, hey, man, I don't even like looking in your direction, man. You got this frown on your face every time you come in here, man. I mean, wanting to ask you a question because I was like the only brother in there, right?
Hmm.
He was teaching. It was white women and one white dude, right? And I'm sitting there. He said, man, you the only one in here with a frown on your face, man. And I'm like, bro, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It's not like I'm coming in mad. I just got so much shit on my head, man. So, man, before class, man, me and this dude sat down and kicked it. And he said, brother, I'm gonna put it to you this way. First of all, man, get out of all that black, man. Stop wearing all
Mm.
that black. He said, man, because your perception, people automatically gonna start thinking you're unapproachable. He says, then change the look and expression on your face, bro. He said, because, smile a little more and people will
Yeah.
receive you better.
Yeah.
And he
Yep.
says, then change your mindset. And then I had read that somewhere and it's like, damn, okay, this must be my message. Got to change your mindset. He said, bro, he said, I promise you, this situation, he said, I've been through the same situation. It's going to pass. And you're going to ask yourself, damn, how come I was tripping on this little money?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said,
That
man,
little
he
money.
said, trust me, bro. Do what you're supposed to do. Move forward. And I ain't gonna lie, do I go around smiling all the time? No, but it's not a
No.
frown. It's just, hey, I'm just here, man. Whatever.
Hmm.
But those words stuck with me all these years, man. And I'm like, man, that was some solid advice.
Yeah. Yeah. For
It's
sure.
good to have some good mentors when throughout this process, boy, they be dropping them
Hey,
jewels.
Yeah,
heck
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Number 6, being around them feels heavy. After
Mm.
spending time with them, you feel mentally exhausted, emotionally off, unmotivated. Your energy is telling you what your loyalty is trying to ignore.
Mm.
Mm.
The energy swap is real, bro. That energy swap is real. I can be upbeat in the mug, man. Hit a certain room and they just I was like, oh, it's time for me to go. I'll be sitting in the chair like, when am I leaving? It's time for me to go. Oh, you about to go? Yeah, I'm about to go. Cause y'all just I went from wee to
Right back.
yeah, that energy swap is a mud, man. And especially
Yeah.
when you're empath. Cause I've been in places where I've given someone a hug and it just drained me, man. I'm like, whoa, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Then I said, nah, I can't just be touching and hugging on everybody because they be going through some shit sometimes. So yeah, the energy swap is a motherfucker, man. Mm,
Psychic vampires.
yeah,
They said a
yes.
psychic vampire is a person, fictional creature, or metaphysical entity believed to feed on the life force, emotions, or energy of others, leaving victims physically or emotionally exhausted.
Wow. I just spoke on that, bro.
So
That's
that
wow.
that's what that is, man. We call them they call them people psychic vampires, man. They will drain you, and all they got to do is be in your vicinity for a second, bro, and it's
Yeah,
done. You
yeah.
know, and the funny thing is, man, I dated a young chick. I'm young chick. I dated a chick young when I was younger, and the funny thing was, it seemed like it was always drama, 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 drama. It was every time you turn around, oh, my sister going through this. Oh, my mom. Oh, my friend. Oh, it's like, and you just like, but you're not going through that. Why is it? Why does all the activities outside of this relationship affect our relationship?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you get to thinking, it's like, man, you get to thinking like, Hey, that ass ain't worth this. Fuck this.
I
I'm
had a
done.
friend like that, bro. Every time I spoke with them, it was always something. And I told him just like this. I said, listen, don't talk to me. Every time I talk to you, you got something going on. If you're not doing something to fix it, I don't want to hear it.
I don't
I've
want to
given
hear it.
you fix after fix, and you're not applying them. So the next time I talk to you, if you call me with that bull, I'm gonna tell you like, did you fix it? What was the fix? How did you fix it? How did you come around to make it better for you or the person you was with? Because I'm tired of hearing about it. They're like, damn, that's how you feel? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm tired every time. You know what happened? This, that. I don't want to hear that. Did you fix it? What's the fix? That's the
Yeah,
question. What
yeah.
is the fix?
Yep.
Until you get a fix, don't call me. Then they call me about a month later. You know what I fixed? Good for you. I'm glad you took some accountability and worked on it. Cause that shit was driving me nuts. I don't want to hear that shit every time. For real, man.
I had a
But
family member that was draining like that. Whew.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Every time I go past there or great, because I make my rounds to go visit my peoples when I got off work or something, or if I'm out and about, get through running some errands. I just stay. Boy, I'm telling you, there's a couple times I just drive past the house and just keep it moving. I ain't gonna lie because I know I be feeling like, dang, just it seemed like something just jumped off of them and jumped onto me and just be having me just, you know. If I know you, I'm gonna open up to you. I'm kind of upbeat, laughy, jokey. I want to have a little, I enjoy my people's company. And but if I'm not comfortable with you, if I don't know you yet, I'm gonna observe. I found myself doing that with a family member, and it was like, you know, I'd rather not be in your presence. You know,
oh,
yeah.
because hey, I don't want to be brought down. I don't want that on me that you got in you. You know, so that's yeah, that's not a good feeling right there. So I keep it moving, and
Not at
I ain't
all.
gonna right laugh, boy.
No, bro, I know that feeling.
yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
these your peoples. You like, man. I'm cool and just keep it moving. I ask
I,
about them. I want everybody to be okay, but
yeah.
but I love you from a distance.
Yep, I was just thinking that. You love him from a distance, man.
Sometimes it's what you got to do, man. It's like,
Yeah,
hey, I can't help you, you know,
that's
because
it.
I hate when a person want to come to you for help, but it's always a band-aid to the, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Hmm.
the actual fix. Like you
Yeah,
said, Will, what's the fix? You
yeah.
want me to throw some money at it, but then you're going to be coming back to me next month, next week, or whenever it is you run out of this little money I give you. Then you're going to come back to me. Hey, I know what you need to do is sit your ass down and prioritize your life. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
Yeah,
know what they
man.
say? Don't make your urgency my emergency, motherfucker. Don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't fuck your money over and then become responsible with mine. You feel me? So
Come on.
I'm not trying to pay your bills. I'm not trying to do none of that. I look at all my kids, right? Y'all a certain age. I'm at a certain age in my life. Y'all all grown little motherfucker. Only people that can come to me that should be coming to me with their hand out is my grandkids, like granddad, you know.
Yeah.
And after a while, I'm kicking them off the gravy train.
No,
You
no
feel me?
doubt.
So,
No doubt.
bruh, that shit. It's like they think you supposed to give, 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 and give. You know, and it's some got to give, man. Some got to give.
Yeah.
Either you got to just become this sucker for life and
Ah,
struggle, or you got to just say, you know what, bam, here it is. Here it is. I draw the line right here, and hate me if you want to, but I'm gonna be good.
It is what it is. That's one of my
yeah.
favorite
Hey,
sayings. It
sometimes
is
I think
what
that's what
it
they want us
is.
to do.
Yeah.
It just cut
Yep.
them
It is
off.
what it is.
No. Hey, no. Just always be that enabler without holding them
Yep.
accountable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make you feel bad because you're in a bad situation. I'm trying to tell you how to get out of it. Like you say, this band-aid. Listen here,
Yeah.
I ain't got too many more band-aids for you.
Yeah.
What's hey, what's the fix? Just like you said,
Yeah.
What's the fix?
the
Yeah.
fix.
What's the
I
fix?
feel you.
I had to tell
Like,
my brother, man, I love him. I said, man, you gotta. I know you love helping people, but you got you burning yourself out, man, and they not appreciating the things that you giving to them because they keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. At some point, you got to say, nah, man.
yeah,
Now he's
yeah,
on that point where he's saying no. Everybody looking at him side eye. But ain't no buts. It is what it is. I done told you. I've been doing this for a while now. I can't do this shit no more. And I'm proud of him, man, because he took that little piece of advice and he's like, you know what, bro, you're right. It's time to start saying no.
yeah,
Thumbs up to you. And I'm proud of him, man, because they was draining my brother, man. You know, and I seen it. It was weighing on him, man. You know, he gained a little weight, the stress, the different things.
yeah,
And it's like, nah, man, that ain't for you, bro. You gonna have to let some things go. Now he's focusing on him, and he's looking better. He's doing better. You know, I was like, man, I
yeah,
give him a thumbs up, like my man. You know, but at some point you gotta say no, man. You have to say no, cause like Rod said, they gonna keep going. What? Can I please? And giving you the sob story. No, man, I done did
Hey,
that.
hey, what's that? Can I have some more, sir? Please?
Yeah, no doubt, man,
Get your
no
ass
doubt.
away from me.
Oh, man, I told you.
Hey,
Yeah.
do, do y'all remember the video I sent in the group text about the young man? He said he done worked so many years overtime, made sure the wife, kids are straight. Any car that they
Oh,
had, he
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he cashed them
yeah,
out and this and that and the other.
yeah,
So
yeah,
he finally got an opportunity, his money right. He want to just go ahead and take another. He's taking another position.
Good job.
It ain't
Yeah.
no overtime, but
Right.
it's like, look,
yeah,
man, my body tired. I get to
Yeah.
just cruise this boy on out, and now his wife and kids are mad at him.
Madam, you lazy, man. I'm
man.
like, what? Wait, what?
The
What do you mean?
the
I read that. I posted. I
yeah,
said something
yeah,
about that. Like, what you
yeah.
mean? Come on, man.
The
He didn't give y'all everything y'all
audacity.
needed. And y'all gonna clown him because he decided he wanted to fall back a little bit. Come on,
Hey
man.
man,
Make it
shit,
make sense.
they living with him as adults,
Yeah,
paying no bills.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and the mama want him to buy them a car and pay for the apartment. I like the part which said, "Hey, told her to go get a job."
Yeah.
Then give him her
You give them your
give
money.
them her yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I almost want to punch the screen. Don't do that man like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I was hot under the collar, man. I'm
yeah.
like, wow, bro. I couldn't believe it. And then for the daughter to say, Dad, you sort of lazy.
The
Yeah.
What? Excuse
entitlement.
me? I beg your damn pardon. Me
Hey
lazy?
man,
When
I think that's when
you ain't
backhand
had to
Benny
do
would have
nothing.
came out of retirement. Like,
Man.
I'm telling
Oh,
you, bruh, the
oh,
shit that people think they're entitled to, and
yeah,
these are the things that I trip out on when I watch couples, right? It's like, look,
yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I don't ever think somebody should just sit on their ass and do nothing and just reap all of the benefits from my hard labor. I don't.
Right.
Because I
Hmm.
always feel like this. Hey, an idle mind is the devil's ass to play with. So I don't want you sitting around the crib. I don't care about you getting out here in the world. Because I told a young lady, she was trying to go back and forth with me. I was like, yo, you know what? I believe that the majority of men back in the day did this 100%. I'll be the provider and this and that. And I said, I think they did that because they was trying to keep their woman in the crib away from other niggas. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
That's me just, yeah, I'm negative sometimes. I'm a negative motherfucker sometimes, but I'm going to be truthful about it. I think these dudes was trying to hide their women away from other dudes, and I feel like if I keep her in the crib, I know where she at all times. This is just another way to surveillance her without,
Hmm.
being on her ass. And I'm like, yo, I say, you know what? And they still raising kids that ain't theirs, cause dude down the street don't work. So he coming through smashing out this shit, man. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no. And there's some
But
stories out there like that for real.
oh, bro, the
Damn, you look
unfortunate
just like
thing
the
is,
neighbor.
I know a couple of them stories.
Damn, that's messed up. That is messed up,
That's for
brother. Working.
another
Yeah,
episode.
that's another episode.
Yeah, that's the
Hey,
song
hey, that's another
Backstab.
episode. Talk about them trucker lives. Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, them trucker lives. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
You talk
yeah,
about them plant drivers. Let's talk about them
yeah,
truck drivers.
yeah. The
Boy,
truck driver.
boy. My grandfather was a truck driver. 50 plus years. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got some stories. I rode with him a few times. I got some stories.
Got some story.
I got some stories.
Hey, number 7 on the list, talking about the different signs, is you're being called different or you acting funny. You'll hear you've changed, you're acting funny, you think you better than us now. The
Yeah.
translation is you're no longer accessible in the same way.
Yep. I said that earlier when I
Yeah,
was saying about that self
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
yeah.
I've gotten all that. Oh man, you changed. You different. Yeah.
As you
I
You're right,
am.
I
should.
did.
I
I
am.
stopped
Yeah,
saying
as
yes.
you
Absolutely.
should.
Yeah. I have
Yeah,
changed. I have. Exactly. What everything you're saying is exactly right. I accept
I
that.
Yeah,
I ain't acting funny. I'm just not acting the way you want me to act. That's all
that's
that
There
right.
is.
you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
And you know what? When people say you change, when I go back to the hood, and it's like they still see you as this person from back then at the hood. A lot of times, when you run into your people or your friends or that you grew up with or you seen that you used to hang around with, you know, they got to re-meet you. You got to get
Yeah.
reintroduced to me. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good. That's good. That's good.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah. I
don't
like
know me. You
that.
know that version of me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm 3, 4 versions down the line now. So
I
and and
like
and,
that.
and they want to hold you to that stand because my partner Jerry Dale tell me this. He said, "Man, it's a paradigm shift for them
Yeah.
because they can't see you outside of what they know you as or what they knew you as." No, I'm not that dude. I'm a little calmer now. I had crash out tendencies back in the day.
As did I.
I'm a veteran crash. They say I might be a veteran crash out, fly off the handle, but I'm not that guy no more. So, and I'm a nice guy, cool brother, good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm not a bad guy or I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy. you know,
Yeah.
with crash out tendencies, but people still want to see you in that light.
And
But
crash out mode. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't move like that no more. So and they have a hard time
Understanding that.
Yeah.
understanding,
Accepting the
accepting the
understanding.
evolved
Yeah.
version of the mature version of because there's certain things that I don't tolerate now.
Yes, sir.
My brother say I'm like that principal at the school that walked around with the paddle in his back.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
when it comes to dealing with certain people because I'm no nonsense. I'm fun, I'm cool, but when it comes to certain stuff, I ain't man, no, I ain't doing it, and I don't got no problem with being direct with it. So they have a tendency to be like wanting to hold you to that person that you were, that old version. Like, nah, man, you got to get to know me again. Sit down and talk to me or something. And yeah, I changed.
Let me reintroduce myself. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
My name is
saying?
Bo.
Yeah, same name but different persona,
Hey,
baby.
there you
Yeah, I
go.
You
know.
know.
There you go.
But you're
You
a
know.
thousand percent correct though about reintroducing yourself to people when they, especially when they're from your past, they're not a part of your present, and if they keep fucking up, won't be a part of the future either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's
Yeah.
like they always want to drag you back to who they knew you as before,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yep.
nah, dog. I mean, I ain't running away from that person I was back
Yeah.
in the day because
Right.
that person made me see that I made the right choices for my right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say
You know
that,
what I'm
Yeah.
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When you say crash, you both say crash out, bruh. It was like, oh, hold on, who doing what and saying what? Said what? Then let's do what we gotta do. And now it's like, you know what, man? I just want to be peaceful with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want the friction. I don't want any of
We have
that.
found Zen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like what's it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But when it's time to go there, that click, that switch would click, and it's hard to take us out of that mold because it's been so long since we've been out of it. So a
Hey,
lot of times we don't even want. I don't even want that bear to come out. You know.
hey,
So
man.
yeah, I'm in Zen mode.
I
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
I'm still part of the
You know.
staple singers. I'll take you there. You know what I'm saying? It
Yes,
ain't no
sir.
problem.
Yeah.
But hey, look, I'm too old to be getting locked in anybody's cage, though.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So
That part,
I
bro.
just kind of I fall back and I keep to myself a whole lot, and I observe the world from from this view of mine that man, I'm not fucking with him. Her,
yeah,
that
yeah,
person. I'm
Yeah.
just good, man. I'm like you said, Bo. I'm a good person
Yeah.
yeah,
until
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
Right. Good person with crash out
yeah,
tendencies. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Crack.
Boy, boy, I'm telling you,
Hey,
that
got
bear
that.
is
Hey,
hungry.
got that inner crack, that inner nut crash out, crazy joker standing on the sideline like he's trying to get in the double dutch. Wait.
Well, it was like,
I love that. I love
Yeah.
it. My turn.
Hey, please
My
don't
turn.
be a victim
I'm
of
ready. All
misguided
you gotta do is let
oppression.
me in. Just let me in, man.
what?
Just let
Hey,
me in.
hey, that's those Virgo tendencies.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Real
big
talk.
time.
Real
You
talk.
know,
When I hear passive aggressive, that's exactly what I think of Virgo sometimes.
it's
We'll
like,
build up. We'll build up. Hey man, come on now, stop now, stop.
Yeah,
And I told you it has to stop now.
yeah,
See, I done
yeah,
told.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
when we get to
yeah.
that, I done told you. Now, now it's a problem.
Oh,
But
oh,
I
why
done
you
told
acting
you.
like
Yeah,
that?
why you
Doing that?
spazzing,
Oh,
man?
you overreacted.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
overreacting.
yeah. Come on, man.
look,
Y'all know
my
exactly what I'm talking
reaction
about.
is perfect for the situation. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah,
and I try. Look, bro, I try to keep it smooth. I try to,
yeah.
like I over man, I've overlooked so many times where a dude running off at the mouth. It's
yeah.
like I don't care about you talking, bro. You know, had to tell it. Had to tell it. Look, young cat one day, man, go, you bitch ass nigga. I agree with you, bro. But the problem with you calling me those names is now that you have to prove your allegations. It's all up to you now. You done called me all these names in front of everybody in the whole 9 yards, and this is the only words I'm ever gonna speak to you about the matter. Prove it.
Hey, hey, I bet you was an old head around there like, ooh, let me step
You,
back.
hey,
Ooh,
bro, it was like one of them things where dude went from here. I'm just saying, dog. All right, okay.
Just the ease. Just the ease. You know.
But
That
we
calmness
can go
scares them
there.
because they don't know
yeah, that
how
calm
to
is
deal with that.
scary.
They
Yeah,
don't
that
know how to deal with it.
calm is
He's
scary.
too calm, man.
Yeah,
I'm yelling and screaming. He's going, okay, bro. What is what is what okay. What
yeah. Get to looking
what's
around,
my
Reverend
favorite
Chin. Yeah,
thing?
hi,
What's the
man.
fix, bro?
Yeah,
You doing all
okay.
this woofing. What is the fix? How can we make this?
Right.
They go, wait a minute. That's not what. Oh man, wait. So we can fix this? Yeah, we can fix this problem, man. It can go
Yeah.
one or two ways. One or two ways. The way that you wanted to, that you're trying to make it go right now, or a different manner. So you choose. It's your call though.
Yeah.
And they be looking at you like, whoa, wait, he is way too calm for me.
Hey,
That scares them more than anything sometimes. I walked
but
away from people.
bruh, and the thing is, I ain't pretending like I'm some unbeatable force out here,
Oh
man.
no.
I
Yeah,
don't never
Yeah,
yeah,
pretend that. I'm just not
yeah.
gonna run from you. You gonna
yeah.
squabble this one, bruh. We gonna stand there. We gonna exchange these haymakers until somebody fall. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get up, wipe off myself or whatever I gotta do. If you get up, wipe yourself off. Then we walk away as men.
Mhm.
You gonna
We
know
ain't
you
gotta
was
do
in the
the. We ain't
battle.
gotta go. You say what?
You gonna know you was in the battle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Trust. You
Oh
gonna know
yeah.
you was in the battle.
Oh yeah.
Shit gonna happen, but when it's all said and done, I may be stressed out on the floor, but god damn it, you gonna know you was in the man. Everything ache on me. He knocked out, but man, whoo, I hurt. Ooh, everything
It,
aching on me.
I
Man,
ain't doing that
go.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, you gonna know that the battle was fought. Yeah.
So the last part of this, brothers, is that They say the truth most people won't say is outgrowing people doesn't mean you're better than them. You don't love them. You have to disrespect them. It means you're evolving, and not everyone is assigned to your next level.
There you go.
Ooh,
Just that
yeah.
simple. I ain't
Hey, you
even
know
got to
what?
elaborate on it. That was
Yeah,
very profound.
yeah. That is encouraging to me.
Yes,
Inspiration. That last part right there. You
yes.
know, and
Brilliant,
I
very.
look back and be like, yeah, the next level. So some people can't go. I've
Hey,
heard that before. That some people can't go to. So my next level is coming.
Yeah,
So that'll flip the switch. Like, okay, you cool. Just keep going.
yeah,
Because it's like it's a mourning period when you start to let go of friends and family and move into different
it
periods. So
is.
you be sad down, and I was telling, man, I've been noticing, like, damn. Besides Will, I'm like, damn, I've been by myself a lot. Lately, I kick it with my brothers on Sunday, and I say, you know what, I'm gonna sit in it you
yeah,
know, because I have some stuff that I'm trying to do and everything, and it's like that is inspirational to know, like, yeah, sometimes that next level, some people can't go,
there you
you
go.
know,
And
and
that's facts.
I'm totally in acceptance of that statement right there, you know.
They said
That's a
they
me-
asked Marcus Garvey, was he trying to take all black people to Africa on that Pan Africanism movement?
mhm.
And he said, no, just like there's nothing here, there'll be nothing over there. I'm only taking people that's ready for the commute, to go. And that's what this means to me. Is like, you know what, man, we cool. You just not ready for where I'm going, or you know what I'm saying. It's okay to we part ways. That we ain't parting as enemies.
Yeah,
I still got love
Right,
for you. It's just that we're doing
right.
different shit that's taking us to
There you
different
go.
paths, and my journey is not meant for you to go with me. That's
There
all.
you go. Yep, that's it, man. That's it.
So,
Yeah.
which one of
that's
y'all
Well,
awesome.
brothers want the last
hey,
word, man?
Go ahead, brother Will.
ain't this a killer?
Oh,
It was your
smooth
topic.
DJ voice. Go ahead, give them
it,
what they
it was
want on the
your
way out.
topic, and you gonna put
Man,
me on the
get the
spot.
people what they want to hear, man. They got to give the
Oh
people what they
man.
want to hear.
Um. Well, what was just said is all true to what we said, and that last comment that my brother Sherrod stated. Run that last comment again. That once
You,
you do X, Y, go ahead. Say it again for
you're
me.
evolving, and not everyone is assigned to your next level.
And that's facts. And we agree 100% on that. And with that being said, we are the Soul Brothers. And we out of here for this time. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share with your friends that the Soul Brothers conversation will be here every Sunday. And we do what we got to do. And we're here for you. So let's have a conversation. You know.
Peace.